So can you really make thousands of dollars selling digital products? Let's talk about it. Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sean, and in today's video, we're gonna talk all things digital products. And this is just from my perspective. I've been selling digital products for a couple years now. So just giving you my input, the good, the bad, and the ugly regarding digital products. And I do have my notes here. I'm gonna be looking down so I don't forget anything. And as always, if you have any questions, just drop them below in the description box and I'll definitely answer your question. So to start off, and we're just gonna jump right into it, digital products is a good way to make passive income. Now, with that being said, will you become rich by selling digital products? No. I'm just going to be honest with you. No, you're not. Is it selling digital products going to be a way that you could quit your 9-to-5? Probably not. Are you going to make $10,000 a month selling digital products? I doubt it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just saying that it's not realistic. I see other creators, both on this app and other apps, selling courses, promising you'll make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 the first month that you're selling digital products, and it's just not realistic. You look at the price, the cost of digital products. Some are anywhere from a couple dollars up until, maybe $5, $6, $7, depending on the type of design. But most of your digital products you're only gonna get like a few dollars per product, per download. So unless there's just hundreds and hundreds of people downloading your designs every day of the month, that could be a different story. But in all reality, you're not going to make $10,000 a month. At least I know I don't. I can't speak for anybody else, but again, it's a good passive income. Now, if someone is trying to sell you a course or promising you that you can make X amount of dollars in 30 days, ask for receipts, ask proof, ask them to show you 6 months of their analytics or, whatever the case may be. So you can see it for yourself and see that it actually makes sense. Now, jumping into the next thing about digital products, what software should you use? So the software is going to be very important. There's Silhouette Studio, there's Design Space, there's Canva, there's the Rhinestone World's The Wizard, there's Adobe, there's Hatch, there's Brilliance, there's Chroma. There's so many different softwares out there. And you're kind of going to have to decide mainly what softwares do you have. If you have any of these softwares that you can currently use to create digital products, or are you going to have to purchase a software so you can start creating digital products? Now, if you already have a software that you can use, that's great. Canva is probably going to be the cheapest and the fastest way you can get into selling digital templates. But you'll want to research that software, because if it is a new software, you also have to go through that learning curve of learning that software. And then from there, you can start creating your digital products and uploading them and selling them. Now, with that, as far as the software, what type of products are you going to sell? Are you going to sell tumbler designs, t-shirt designs, planners, notebooks, rhinestone templates, embroidery designs? What exactly do you want to sell? You really want to narrow that down. I would say that would go hand in hand with your software. So you want to pick a software that is going to work for the type of digital products that you're going to sell. So you don't need, 3 or 4 different softwares. Unless you're going to be selling different types of digital templates. If you're going to sell embroidery templates, you're going to need some type of embroidery software, versus if you're selling sublimation templates or something like that, then you wouldn't need some of these extra softwares. So just first decide what type of designs do you want to sell, and then I would go from there using or choosing your software. But if you already have a software, then you're already ahead of the game, and you can kind of start creating your designs in whatever software that you have, if it's the type of designs that you want to make. Now, moving on to the next topic, where will you sell your designs? Will you sell them on Etsy? Will you get a stand store? Will you get a creative Fabrica shop? Will you be selling them on your website? So that's something that you want to think about as well, as far as where you're going to sell your designs, and as far as marketing. If you have just a website, you're definitely going to have to rely on, social media marketing, Google marketing, things like that. So people will know that these designs that you're selling are there. If people don't know they're there, you're not going to get any orders, right? Or any downloads of that design. So that's something that you want to consider as well. I know, of course, Etsy is one of the biggest platforms for digital products, next to Creative Fabrica, and then a stand store. So Etsy is where a lot of people start out with their digital products as well. But again, you have to also consider the fees that go with that as well. How much is that platform going to charge you for each purchase? Especially if you're selling a design that's only $2, $3, or $4, and they're taking a fee out of that, But with digital products, because it is evergreen, you're creating the design once and it lives on. So it's not like you have to constantly do something with the design or update the design or anything like that. So you won't be losing money. It'll be a profit. But at the same time, you want to think about the fees that go along with it as well. Let's see. Oh, another type of product you can also sell are mock-ups. I see those are really popular for like tumblers. If, for how you want to display your templates online, mock-ups are really popular as well. In addition to like the tumbler designs, the t-shirt designs, embroidery, sublimation, things like that. So I just wanted to go back and touch on that. You're going to have to invest time. So creating digital designs, it takes some time, especially if you're doing embroidery designs. Are you digitizing? Some designs, if they're detailed, they can take a couple hours. Are you creating rhinestone designs? Those as well can take some time. Or are you making sublimation designs for tumblers or shirts or whatnot? So you really have to think about how much time do you really have to invest in making these digital products, because you're going to have to invest time. I normally use Sundays and Wednesdays. Those are my days where I'm creating designs, working on templates, things like that, or going back and finishing up putting the final touches on some designs that maybe I started and I just hadn't finished. So you're definitely going to have to set aside some time, and you're going to have to sit in front of that computer, your laptop, or whatever it is, and make your designs. And the plus that I really like about my tablet is I can do my rhinestone tumbler designs on here, but I have to use my laptop to do my embroidery designs or my rhinestone designs for apparel. So you definitely want to set aside some time, get yourself on like maybe some type of schedule. That would be helpful as well. I would definitely suggest carving out, a few hours each week at least, and just to dedicate just to creating your designs. And even uploading them can be a process in itself. So you also have to set aside time for that as well. Like with Creative Fabrica, they want their images to be a certain size, a certain format. So I have to go through and kind of take my time when I'm uploading to Creative Fabrica, but when I'm putting them on my website or on Etsy, then it's kind of like, hey, I'm just dropping the zip file in there and then putting my images up in there. So that's something that you have to think about too. You're going to have to invest time in even just getting them uploaded to wherever it is that you're going to be marketing or selling your designs. And normally, as far as the way I do it, like I say, Sundays and Wednesdays is pretty much my designing days. I mean, I do designs on other days, but that's really where I set aside that time to really focus on my designs. And I like to do batch uploads. So I normally do a upload like every other week, sometimes weekly, but usually every other week. And I'm probably uploading like 10 to 15, sometimes 20 designs at once. So I'll just create designs over the course of a week or two, and then I'll just upload everything all at once and then do the same process. So I'm kind of, especially with my rhinestone tumbler templates, I'm sitting with my tablet when I'm working and it's slow. I'll start creating them when I'm just chilling around the house. I'll work on them, whatever the case may be. And then I'll just batch upload all at once. And if you don't remember anything else from this video, I want you to remember this last tip. Watermark your designs. Watermark, watermark, watermark. I can't say it enough. Etsy, people on Etsy are notorious for taking your designs and uploading them to their shop and claiming them as their own. Watermark, whether it's just your brand name, your business name, your logo over the design, whatever the case may be, watermark your designs. People will take your designs and claim them as their own. I mean, I'm even seeing to the point now where people are taking people's content and claiming it as their own. So a digital product, if people will take your content, they'll definitely take your designs. So definitely watermark your designs, so you're not, seeing two of those same designs, even though you spent your time creating this design and someone is selling it as their own. Or, it could be someone scamming. And because how did they take the design, but they didn't actually make it. So now are they going to go back and make this design really quick so they can sell it using your image? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful. There's going to be scammers out there. People is going to try to steal your images, steal your work. You put all that time and effort into it. So make sure you watermark your designs. Now, if you do have any questions, or if you want to see the upload process, how I upload to Creative Fabrica, how I upload to Etsy, how I upload to my website, what I found that has worked for me, so I can just kind of do everything all at once. Normally when I'm uploading, I'll upload to all the places that I have my digital products, so it's kind of like a one and done. So I'm not trying to figure out when I'm gonna do it later on this site or that site. So that's another tip for you as well. But that is the video today. It was just short and sweet, to the point. I just wanted to let you guys know not to be fooled by these people selling you courses, promising you're going to make thousands of dollars in a few weeks. It's just not realistic. Can you make money with digital products? Yes, you can, especially if you get a hot seller, something that people are downloading a lot. You definitely can make a lot of money, but it's also going to be over time. So again, it's a good passive income. It's not going to be something where you can walk away from your 9 to 5. You're not going to wake up rich one day. It is more like a delayed gratification. So it's going to take time. So just keep that in mind. But if you have any questions, or again, want to see the process of how I save my designs, how I create them, how I upload them, all of that stuff, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely be happy to create a video for you. But until next time, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.